as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Scarlet Knights looking to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Grabbed by the receiver. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And the Scarlet Knights trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. On first down, it's play action. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking deep in the very first play. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Near the sticks. It's 4. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Ducks back, looking to throw for it on third down. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Scarlet Knights will send the punt team onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A play action looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pump over the middle. It's 4. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31. Dutch pick up enough to get a first down there. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. He's running out of time here. Well, throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Ducks come to the line with first and goal. Wide receiver gets the ball trying for the end zone. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
Whoa, a bold call by the offense backfires. It gives the defense a lot of confidence in an area you never want them to feel that confident.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal back at the 13. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Look at a throw on third and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. So what's the play call? It's fourth and goal from the 3. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Quarterback will throw it up the run-pass option. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They line up at the 14 now, no longer in the shadow of their own end zone. Handoff heading left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. The sophomore making an excellent catch there. The Scarlet Knights looking to run some tempo here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Looking for a man. The receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Scarlet Knights will have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Rutgers.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quick throw to the left. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this time it's complete. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a third and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That moves the football to the 27, and a first down. The Scarlet Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Is to not only make the catch, but to simultaneously maintain the awareness and body control. A toe tap like that along the side of the end zone, it's poetry in motion.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop it short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit, trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. He'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 35. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The returner is brought down. Let's start with the next drive. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
So incomplete pass on second down sets up a third and inches. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Scarlet Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
The pocket breaking down. And this pass is on target. Caught. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the runner takes off to his right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good line in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Possession and settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Dump off caught by the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The Scarlet Knights keep the football on the move.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. He'll hand it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
The Scarlet Knights will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. He's got room to run. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And tackled there by the defense.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And keep this drive alive right here.
And the Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaks into the open. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, I'm sure this quarterback's going to like this performance a little bit better than last week when he had 2 interceptions. He's got none here in the fourth quarter, and he's got a nice lead here today.
Grinding away with the running game. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll give it to the back. Fights through the tackler. And tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Sort of one down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. First down. They're going to throw the football. He'll be taken down. The defense. Is up with a sack at a crucial moment.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He escapes the pocket. A change of direction. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
And they hand it off to the back. Makes a nice move there. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. He'll ride the back again here. He shreds the tackle. Now it's another broken tackle. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game.